Welcome to the English 1302 Orientation and Course Introduction. Let me first introduce myself to you. I am your instructor, Dr. Joyce Kerr-Tarpley. I have 4 degrees in English or literature, and I have taught at Mountain View for more than 2 decades. All of my contact information is on the first page of the syllabus. My open and closed office hours are also on the first page of the syllabus. This course is not about me, however. It's about you. Since we will be working together for the next 16 weeks, I need to know about each one of you. For this purpose, I have created a first day survey, which you have already completed, and a student questionnaire, which you will need to complete for the next class. You will also complete a writing survey on your Kia class website, which I will tell you about later today. This course is also about getting to know your peers. Group work will help you to do so. Research has shown that group work has many benefits for college students, including helping you learn better, retain more of what you learn, and enjoy learning more. Your group work starts right now. You will get into groups to discuss your answers to the first question on the survey, about 8 ways to help your brain function more efficiently. Discuss your individual answers together, and then decide on a group ranking of 8. Put number 8 first and go backwards to number 1. You will have 5 minutes for this group work. Each group now report your rankings, and I will write them on the board for comparison. Now let's look at the actual rankings from the book titled How God Changes Your Brain by Andrew Newberg. Are you surprised by the rankings? By the fact that faith is number 1? You have just completed your first group assignment, but you have not yet organized yourself into formal groups. Formal groups will be organized during the next class. You will choose group roles, name your group, and I will post it on eCampus. By the way, you do not have to remain in the group that you are in today. Remember, this course is about you, your learning, your success, your goals, your writing, your growth, but most of all, it is about your choices. While you are awake, you make choices every second of every minute of every day. I hope this semester will help you to become more aware of the choices you make and their consequences. Now for the nuts and bolts of the course, Part 1, which begins with your syllabus. The syllabus is posted on eCampus. You will need to download it, as you will not receive a printed copy of the complete syllabus from me. As soon as possible after this class, you will need to read your syllabus carefully and write down any questions you have about it. Next, you will need to purchase your books and supplies. But before we move on, remember to write down on your note-taking form that you need to print your syllabus from eCampus. After reading your syllabus carefully, you will need to sign the MVC Commitment form. It's located near the end of your syllabus, but I will give you a packet on the first day with a copy of the commitment form to sign, so please do not sign the pages on your syllabus. Please make a note to sign the commitment form in your packet, not on the syllabus. Next, let's talk about the required textbooks and supplies for the course. The first required textbook is your English 1302 Study Guide, which I prepared and published for this class. It is available in the bookstore. Be sure to get the 6th edition, not the 5th, which is pictured on this image. The price of the study guide includes the cost of printing and the bookstore markup. Please note, I do not receive any royalties from the sales of the study guide. You need to make a note to get the study guide first. You might want to put that on your note-taking guide. The second required textbook is the Norton edition of Oedipus Tyrannus. Used copies are available in the bookstore for around $5. New copies can be as high as $15. The final required textbook is the Lit. The bookstore has both used copies for rental and new copies. I suggest that you make a note to prioritize your purchases as follows. First, buy the study guide. Second, the Norton. And third, the Lit. Please try to have all three by the third week in the semester. Required supplies include a 1.5-inch binder, preferably white, but any color will do. You will need 15 dividers for the binder, and they must be labeled from 1 to 15. This is representing the 15 weeks in the semester. Now you can buy the expensive dividers with numbers already on them, or you can get the less expensive ones and use the tabs and label them yourself. Please make a note to get a notebook and 15 dividers as soon as possible. You will also need a second notebook later in the semester for your research paper. This binder will need a set of 8 dividers, but you don't need those now, so don't worry about them until later. What is the main thing that goes into your notebook? Your daily handwritten notes. Today, you received a copy of this form to take notes on. This form is posted on eCampus under Course Introduction for you to download and use during each class. Please make a note that you can find the note-taking form on eCampus under Course Introduction. Now, why is taking notes important? According to one book, Teach Students How to Learn, it is a very important strategy for your learning. Research shows that taking notes by hand is better for your learning than taking notes on a device, like a laptop, partly because it causes students to paraphrase or put what they hear into their own words. Paraphrasing is an essential skill in this class. Please make a note to remember that handwritten note-taking helps with learning and paraphrasing. That's why you do it. Use the note-taking format that I gave you in class today until the end of January. Each group may also create an alternate form, which I will post on eCampus. You may opt to use one of the alternate forms, or you may create your own form and use it with my approval. Whatever form you choose, you will need to take notes during every class. This is a required part of your class participation. Now let's review. Participation is the key to your success, and it's defined as follows. In addition to note-taking, attendance, punctuality, preparation, conversation, and civility. These are all very important to your success in this class. Now for homework, you'll need to, in addition to reading the syllabus, view Part 2 of the orientation and take notes using your note-taking form. Be sure you know what is in your syllabus for next time. We may have a quiz, but even if we don't, you're going to need to know what is in that syllabus for the semester.